If I missed that one, I would not have any of these because all these other opportunities were made through capital. I bought yachts and apartment complexes through money. These are opportunities that I had to have money to invest in. So you have to realize when your opportunity is right in front of your face. You can't miss it. Because most people, especially if you grew up in the hood and you're poor and all this other stuff, most of us only get one opportunity.
So let me ask you this, right? You said number one, change your subconscious, right? You change your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions change will change the results.
Absolutely.
Number two is act as if, right?
Absolutely.
So when you were, what opportunity, what was it that you attracted to you? And how long would you say it took to start attracting that opportunity that helped you become a millionaire?
Bro, I think that the first opportunity was actually, and it was just an opportunity which was small, and it was vending machines. Like when a lot of people remember this, back in like 2019 is when I started getting into vending machines. And that's what opened my eyes.
How'd you see that? How'd you recognize that's something? Because a lot of people, we walk past vending machines all day long. What did you see that they said, all right, this is an opportunity?
I had seen a video was it on YouTube? It was years ago. I think it was either on YouTube or it was
somebody doing it. Like, what,
yeah, it was someone. Yeah, it was somebody who was speaking about their profits, about how much they made, and they gave the whole sauce for free. So it was like, I seen it, and I had a couple. I got my first vending machine for $400. You know what I mean? I knew the person at my local barber shop. I'm like, look, dude, let me just put my fucking vending machine in your barber shop. I'll give you whatever you want. I'll give you fucking 20%. Just let me start making some sort of money past. Let me start. So as I'm doing this, the vending machine is bringing back money.
Okay.
And it's bringing back a lot of money. Like, to me, it was bringing back almost, $2,000, $3,000 a month. So with that money, I bought another vending machine, right?
So you invested. You said you didn't go out and splurge.
I invested that money into another vending machine. Today I own 31 vending machines.
You bought 25 vending machines.
I don't manage. The thing about vending machines is that it's like real estate. To me, it's so passive. You don't have to think about it. You hire people off Fiverr to go and change these different things, or Upwork or whatever, LinkedIn. You hire these people for very cheap to go and change the stock in it, make sure everything's good. They're very low maintenance. You're hardly ever going to get a problem with your vending machine. Extremely low maintenance. But especially during the pandemic, when it was making a ton, it was making a ton of money. Especially back in the pandemic, I was able to get one of my vending machines into a hospital. So everybody going to the hospital. It's COVID season. Everybody going to the hospital.
But did you have a connection for that? Did you have a relationship?
Tell you, me and my vending machine business, I started with my brother. Me and my brother went to every single hospital and business in my county, and we dressed up in suits, put the glasses on, took his Beamer that he got for $2 but it was a nice car, and we went there, printed out business cards from Staples it was called J&S Vending Incorporated. Gave every single one of them our business cards. 2 people hit us back. That hospital and a business called Innovation that was right across the street. We didn't even have a car at that time, so we had to walk to the Innovation. It was 600 units. You know what was crazy? We went in there, we asked for the manager. We asked to speak to the manager. The lady was like, you know what, no, you can speak to me. I was like, with all due respect, you're just the lady at the front desk. I want to speak to the manager, the person who's in charge. So she grabbed me the manager, and the lady was like, you know what, we're actually getting out of an ironclad contract with Coca-Cola. So, if you have a business card, we can reach you back. 1 week passed, no response. 2 weeks. On the 4th week, she called us back. And we supplied 25 vending machines to Innovation up down the street. And imagine, bro, I was 17 at the time. My brother's like 20. And all it took was acting as if. We went there in our suits. We had our business cards. We had an LLC. We were a legitimate business. Did we know anything about fucking vending machines? No, we saw an opportunity.
So and that number 3, right? So that's amazing. That's powerful. Yeah. What would you, Active Viv? I love how you and this is, and y'all can need to slow down and play this back, because all the sauce is really right here. You know what I'm saying? All the he's really breaking it down. Success leaves clues. So just pay attention to what he's doing. He's thinking, acting, changing. What would be the third thing you did now? What would you say is the third major key that you did that, looking on now, has helped you become where you are today?
The third major key was consistency, without a doubt. It was consistency. Because without consistency, you will fail every single time. I could have stopped after that one building at Innovation. I could have stopped. I'm good. I'm making some passive income. That's all I really wanted. But I was like, no, let me actively continue look for opportunities. Let me actively continue to invest. So all that money that I was making from, you know, the vending machines, I was investing it into different things. I bought a duplex. I lived in one side. I ran out the other side. One side was covering my rent. At this point, I'm just trying to save as much money as possible because when you don't have any money, you want to save as much so that you have capital to invest into yourself. So if you can stay consistency, not for like 3 months, but if you can stay consistent for 3 years, but I've been consistent since 2019. If you can stay consistent for 3, 4, 5 years, you'll be amazed on how much you will grow. The growth, if you stay consistent, for the long run, when you look at bodybuilders and you look at gymnasts, it took them years to get that type of shape. It took them years. When you look at Usain Bolt, I remember he trained for 29 years to run 3 minutes. He trained for 29 years to run 3 minutes in the Olympics. 29 years. And when you think about it, it's the consistency behind it. It's the act of practicing without actually seeing what you're practicing for. You're just actively seeking for the opportunity, but when that opportunity comes and then you see that golden medal, which is the Olympic golden medal for Usain Bolt, for me it's the millions, you're like, okay, everything that I was doing back then, everything that I've worked towards is fucking worth it. Everything is worth it because now I get to look back from a fisheye lens and see the empire that I have created. Because it's easy to create an empire, it's easy as fuck, but it is hard to keep an empire growing. And that means actively putting new people in position to alleviate freedom so that you can have more freedom in time. Because at the end of the day, the only reason why we do what we're doing is to have time. Time to spend time with your son, time to spend time on vacation, time to enjoy the riches. So, you know, you hustle and you grind until you don't have to. And that's the reason why I say I don't hustle and grind anymore. I don't. I'm keeping it real. I'm probably one of the laziest people you see now. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real. Why? Because I have hustled and grinded I've stayed consistent for 3 years to the point where now I can pay people who are smarter than me to do things for me.
Delegation. Right?
Absolutely.
So now it's about not working hard, it's about working smart. Right? So that's what he said. When he's doing these things now, he's working smart.
Absolutely, bro.